New York Magazine, you won't be surprised, has done a hit piece on conservatives, but this one is so interesting because it's totally backfired on them. They put out, let me just walk you through it. Okay, so they put out this cover of New York Magazine, and it shows an event at inauguration weekend. I think that was put together by C.J. Pearson, who, not for nothing, is a young Black conservative. And the headline for the listening audience is The Cruel Kids Table, The Cruel Kids Table for New York Magazine. And what you see on the front is a collection of absolutely beautiful, happy, seemingly optimistic, world at our fingertips, 20s and 30s folks celebrating Trump's win and the promise that it brings for what again? America. That's for you, Captain. And what we got from New York Magazine was a smear piece that tried to tell us they're racists and cropped the picture to eliminate the Black participants. So look at the larger picture, the larger spread that appeared inside the magazine, but not on the cover, where you can see on screen left, there are 1, 2, 3, at least 4 Black men who have been cropped out of the picture. It's really shocking. I mean, I guess it's not that shocking, but it's an obvious hit piece on MAGA. And what they've actually wound up doing, and I do mean they, because the person who wrote this uses the pronoun they. I'm sorry, but they is taken, Brock Collier. They is not available to you. I think Brock is a he, going by they. I refuse. I'm going to call you he. Brock thinks he has it all figured out. And then I guess if he just puts a bunch of beautiful white people on the cover of New York Magazine, it's going to make us hate MAGA. What I think is going to happen is young, bitter, shaved head leftists with their little blue bracelets and their huge glasses are going to look at these youthful, gorgeous, glowing, optimistic, world at their fingertips young people and say, I wish I could get in. I want in with that cool crowd, and not look at them as the cruel table, because the evidence of cruelty is they say the word retard and they're not sorry. Okay. That is a backlash against wokeism, where people have had it with having their language policed. This guy, I think, tried to win me over and stop me from doing this segment at the end, where he tried to compliment this show, saying he had apparently taken to it. I have no idea really what it was, but he was saying that these folks no longer have any patience for identity warriors. He said, a friend and I started swapping clips of MK on Instagram. We thought they were hilarious. Our favorite was her take on the fires in LA. The last thing I want to see if I'm burning in a burning building is A, a woman, and B, an obese woman. You're almost there. But in any event, they still don't get MAGA. They don't get old MAGA. They don't get middle MAGA. They don't get young MAGA. And that is why they will continue to lose and remain rudderless. We continue to face uncertainty when it comes to the economy, with a perfect storm brewing as Social Security and Medicare hit a breaking point as the largest generation is hitting retirement. A smaller workforce means a smaller tax base. You pair that with our growing national debt and the rising cost of living, and we could have a very big problem on our hands. So what are you doing right now to protect your family for the future? Gold can be a very safe haven in very hard economic times, and Birch Gold makes it easy to diversify a portion of your savings into physical gold. Birch Gold will help you transition an existing IRA or 401k in whole or in part into an IRA in gold, and it won't cost you one penny, not one, out of pocket. Protect your future today. Text MK to 989898 and get your free info kit on gold and a copy of The Ultimate Guide for Gold in the Trump Era, with a foreword by Donald Trump Jr. There's no obligation, just information. Birch Gold has earned the trust of countless Americans looking to safeguard their savings. Text my initials, MK, to the number 989898 today. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.